Alright, hi everybody. I'm going to be showing you how to make a bow. It is really cool and it's on your loom. You're going to need two colors, or you can just use rainbow or one color, it doesn't matter. I'm using two colors. I'm using this black, it's a rainbow and black rubber band. It's not crazy loom or anything else. And I'm using a tie-dye pink and white colored rubber band, if you could see that. And so, okay, well, let's get started. First of all, we're going to be using double rubber bands for this whole project. So two black rubber bands for me. And you're going to go down from the center peg on the top to the right. Okay, so if you could see that, to the center, or to the left, sorry. And then you are going to, hold on one second. There we go. And then you're going to go down to from the center to the right peg. So it kind of makes like a backwards V. And now you are going to take two rubber bands and do it from the right side down 2 times. And don't forget, we're using double rubber bands through this whole project. So it looks like that. So it goes like you go down to the left, and then down from the center to the right, and then there's 1, 2, 3 pegs that have rubber bands on them. Now you're going to do that same thing to the left side. So double rubber bands, and you just go down 2 times, don't forget, which means you'll be using 3 rubber bands. So now it looks like this. It should look like that. And now you are going to take 2 more rubber bands and do that same thing in the middle. And don't forget, we're only going down 2 times. So do that in the middle. Now you're going to take 2 more rubber bands and go from the right side to the left, or to the center, sorry. So it looks like that. Now you are going to go from the left side down to the center. So it kind of makes like that. But then there's a little gap right there, if you can see that. And you don't want that not covered up, because then your whole thing will just get messed up. So you're going to take 2 rubber bands and go down from the center to the 4th peg. And so now you are going to take 2 rubber bands, I'm using black, and then you go straight down in the center 1 time. So it kind of looks like a microphone top, if you can see that. And now you are going to go from the center to the right peg, and then from the center to the left peg, and I will show you what that looks like in 1 minute. There you go. And so it looks like that so far. So it kind of looks like a head, and then a neck, and then 2 shoulders. So now you are going to go down like 2 more times. So 1 and then 2 on the left side, and then go down 2 times on the right side. 1, 2. Now go down in the middle 2 times, like we did on the other side, and 2. So now it should look like that. It looks sort of like a head, and then kind of part of the body with the neck, of course. And so now we are going to make this over here. So we are going to go diagonally from the right peg to the center, and then we are going to go diagonally from the left peg to the center, and then straight down from the middle peg to the center. So now it should look like that. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pegs in the middle, and only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pegs in the middle. Well, 7, but there's no rubber band on this one. And so now we are going to add 1 rubber band, and you are going to kind of make that triangle shape right here. So let me show you how to do that again. You take this, and then you go like that. So it looks like a triangle. And do that 1 more time on that side, but above like the other one. And I'll show you what that looks like. But then do the top side also, because then it'll all fall apart. So here you go. This is what it looks like. 2 triangles and 2 triangles right there. Now we're going to add a cap band. The cap band is 1 single rubber band. Loop it around the you have, if you're using rainbow loom, you'll have a red arrow at the top. Mine's right here, facing down. And so the cap band's at the very bottom, at the last rubber bands. So you're going to set that there, and you're going to do it 3 times. Loop it around there 3 times. Alright, so now you should have that. And now I'm going to show you how to loom it. You go through that cap band, alright, and then once you go through the cap band, you grab the first 2 rubber bands and loom it up. Because since you're using double rubber bands, it'll be 2 rubber bands. So it kind of looks like that, and it makes a teardrop shape also. And so now go in there and grab the next 2 top rubber bands and loom it to the side, and then loom the other one to the side. So it kind of makes 3 teardrop shapes, but all go in different directions. See, like that. So now you're going to go in the right teardrop shape, go under everything, and grab the first 2 rubber bands, or like the rubber band, and then and loop it onto itself, and then go under on the other peg, and then like loop it onto itself. So now it should look like that. And now you're going to do the same thing that you did with the right side onto the left side. So, loom it up 1 time, then go back in under every rubber band, or that 1 rubber band, and then take the 2 rubber bands. So it should look like this now on the bottom. And you're going to go now we're doing the middle row, because you don't want to leave out the middle row. Now you go under. So there's a cap band, and you can actually see the cap band now. And then there's another rubber band going up. It kind of makes a teardrop shape right there. So now you're going to go under that rubber band, and you're going to take the top 2. And you're going to keep looming that all the way, so you have 4 pegs in the middle. Just loom to the 4th peg, okay? Alright, so now I'm at the 4th peg. And then I have these 2 rubber bands. I still haven't loomed. I have 1 and then 2. Well, 4 bands and all. And so you're going to loom those. But you have to you have to go in there and then like loom it up to the center. Alright, so it looks like that. Okay. There. And now go back in and back up to the center. So it's like a circle shape. And now you're going to go in all these rubber bands and loom like that 1 rubber band. So it looks like this. It looks like the microphone top again, but all loomed up. And then it looks like another, just like a little circle. So we're going to loom that circle now. And we're going to do the same thing. So go under, grab the first 2 rubber bands. Hold on 1 second. The first 2 rubber bands and loom them up. Then the next 2 rubber bands, of course. And then the next 2 rubber bands. So it looks like 3 teardrop shapes going all different directions. Now go back in and loom the right side up, straight back up, like we did on the bottom. It's nothing different than the bottom, except at the end. So now you're going to keep going up. Alright, and now that and then go up on the left side also. And don't forget all the rubber bands, because it'll all be all messed up if you don't loom all the rubber bands. So now it should look like this. No middle row is loomed, and these 2 aren't loomed. So I'm going to show you how to loom those. We're going to do the middle again, straight up, like I told you before. And then we are going to loom the sides, exactly how we did before. So now it should all be like finished, but now we're going to tie it all together. So now, once you loom it, you stick your hook through the top peg where the arrow is, and do that. Make sure it's under every rubber band. You don't want to leave any rubber bands out, because then it can like just burst. So now take your next color, or if you're using rainbow, any color, or just one color. And so now you put it on the end of your hook like this, so it's attached. And then pull your hook through that top peg so that it should be all loomed up. And then, so now you have this, 2 rubber bands. Take the one on the outside that's off the hook, on the hook, and put it behind the first peg. So it kind of looks like that X shape, if you could see that. And then take the first one and take it off the hook. And then take the second one off the hook. And then you should have that. And then you can kind of pull that. And if it breaks, don't worry. You'll eventually get it. So now it should look like that. A knot at the end right here. And this thing, you can add it to a keychain, or you can put it on a bracelet, or you can even put it on a necklace. Well, now take your hook. I like to do it with my hook so it doesn't break. And take it off the loom. Make sure every single rubber band gets off the loom. And now, so once you take that off the loom, I don't want to do it with my fingers because sometimes they break if you use your fingers. So usually if you use your hook, it won't break at all. There we go. And then, hold on 1 second, let me just take it all off the loom. And then once you get to the very top peg, I like to use my fingers because then it won't break really. So once you get that off, and I'm gonna pull it off, it should look like a bow, like that. But if you're using 2 colors, this will be good. But if you're only using 1 color, don't mind doing this. Or if you're using rainbow, it's okay. And so it should look like that. And so if you're using 2 colors, it's good to do this so you can see the middle part. But if you're using 1 color, then it's okay to do this, but it doesn't really show anything. Alright, so you're going to put it on the middle and loop it around 3 times. Just 3 times. 2, 3. Well, this is 3. Alright, so it should look like that. Alright, so thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Watch my videos. Bye.